Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. We must talk about this clip from the upcoming episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, where Drew Sidora seeks to get Kandi's thoughts on the shooting that happened at her restaurant, Blaze. And in the clip, you can tell that both Drew Sidora and Marlo Hampton were attempting to touch on the very sensitive subject. However, Kandi wasn't having it. Take a look.
Kandi, what's going on with Blaze? We were at Blaze 2 days before there was like an incident.
They're fine.
You talking about the shooting that happened at Blaze?
It's a private matter.
Okay, I'm going to go home, you guys, because as I say, Kandi Burris never can talk about what she wants, so
really?
y'all stop talking
let's
about
talk
stuff.
about when you cut the girl in the face then. Okay.
Now, just like in the previous episode, Kandi refused to speak on the shooting and injury of her cousin, employee, citing it's a private and legal matter. Clearly, this did not sit well with Marlo Hampton, as it appears she nearly quit the scene due to Kandi not opening up about her present struggles with the restaurant. And in response, Kandi hurls, "Well, let's talk about when you cut the girl in the face," referring to a criminal incident involving Marlo 23 years ago. Now, it seems like Marlo held the same sentiment about Kandi for some time now. Marlo appeared on Carlos King's podcast a year ago and stated that Kandi had been coasting for way too long, and even accused Carlos of feeling similarly when he produced the show years ago. Now, many fans seem to agree with Marlo's point of view. Romal wrote, "It's so lame how people always bring up the same old dirt about Marlo, and it's pointless because she doesn't hide from her past. Marlo has always owned it and never denied it, unlike Kandi, who always yells and threatens to headbutt people because she wants to hide from the truth." Nia tweeted, "Kandi just wants to be able to use RHOA as a marketing commercial for her business ventures. Between the health code violations and the shootings, we need to know what's happening. Not a Marlo fan, but she's not wrong. They really need Nene Leakes back onto the show." OG Lex wrote, "Hate to say it, but Marlo is correct. How many times are they going to bring up Marlo's past? It's old and it's been brought up plenty of times." Now don't worry, because Team Kandi also weighed in. Kiana wrote, "Nah, y'all tripping. The only thing we know about Marlo's life is that she has custody of her nephews and lay archive. How does she support herself? Who is she dating? Is she dating? We know nothing about her, but she's questioning Kandi? Weird." Another user wrote, "I understand why Kandi wouldn't say anything about it if it's still a legal matter." Someone else explained her cousin got shot. She's probably still processing it. And in response to that, Say It Loud wrote, "Processing it? Please." Kandi taped for the SWV Escape series the day after, and then Sherri Shepherd's show that Monday, and then The House of Aaron that same Monday, child. But they go on to say it's always money before family. Child, not money before family, honey. Listen, my initial thought is that I want to know more about the shooting. Period. This is reality TV, and I'm sick of the real drama being played out when cameras are down. Now, I would give Kandi Burris a pass due to these pending legal matters, but my question is, what are the legal matters? Is Kandi Todd or their restaurant being held liable for endangering their employees or patrons? Is Melvin pressing charges on the shooter? Will the state or city press charges on the shooter? I need more information. In other news, there have been recent developments in the divorce case of Eva Marcille, former star of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and her estranged husband, Michael Sterling. Michael has now requested the dismissal of the divorce just weeks after expressing his intention to win her back, as reported by Radar Online. And according to documents obtained by Radar, Michael is disputing Eva's claim that the marriage is broken with no possibility of reconciliation. He is opposing her request for primary custody of their children, and while he hasn't specified a custody arrangement, his main objective is to have the entire case dismissed and to remain married. In his filing, Michael mentioned his willingness to work toward an amicable resolution if the parties are unable to reconcile. However, he also believes that Eva should be responsible for covering his legal fees if they end up getting that divorce. Okay, Michael Sterling said, "I didn't want the divorce, but if we get the divorce, since you initiated this process, you need to pay for my legal fees." Child. Now listen, unlike these other RHOA divorces, Mike Hill, Cynthia Bailey, Drew and Ralph, Kim and Croy, Michael Sterling is actually fighting for his wife. He's fighting for his marriage. He does not want this divorce to go through. And so can something be said about the effort? I don't know what he did because it's clear that he did something. What's wrong with it, Bob? Something. Michael Sterling did something, but the effort is kind of hot. Eva, don't lie. You know you like the fact that this man is publicly begging you to stay with him. Child, take your man back. Let me know what you guys think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.